Like, these teenagers, they'd be seeing each other. One would turn 18. And next thing you know, woo, 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 laws on them. And they're arresting them because one of them turned 18. That's why the Romeo and Juliet laws were started. Both of those is just basically just jealous of me and Crystal. Because we're talented, we were artists too. Up until I lost my hands. Crystal was a real good drawer. She used to actually paint and stuff as kids. I did too to an extent. I didn't do as much as she did. We had to do it for our homeschooling. That was part of our art. Had to be for one of the things you had to take. Well, it was one of the things you could get some credit for. Ooh! We would cover the field trips and stuff like that. That stuff on like when we went anywhere. I would just stop at a museum or something. And then we would write that down for credit. One time we went to some park, like it was like it's not like you're thinking like a park, like theme park or anything. It's sort of like one of them government things, one of them wildlife things. Then my mama put our karaoke down as part of the for that last couple of years. It's the music. It's the music. Okay, hold on. Now get out of this mess. Let's go on right. Damn it! Can't get turned around. Now we gotta turn around up here. Yeah, I wasn't a kid when I started. I was in my early 20s. Up there back when I was first listening to Mel. I figured I was about 22 when I started listening to Marilyn Manson. That was 97, so let's say I was about 24 years old. So take about nearly a decade off of your 50. I was 25. 24. Probably hadn't turned 25 yet. Man. Oh, we're good. I don't worry about it though. You know, at the end of the day, you know your fucking business. If I wanted to play with my action figures like I was a little boy, wouldn't be none of you. If I went out in the dirt and played with them, wouldn't be none of your business. That'd be my business, not yours. I'm not gonna do that, but if I wanted to. If I wanted to, wouldn't be none of your concern. It wouldn't be whoever that queen you was talking to. Doesn't. I ain't worried about him.
What are you doing?
I don't even know him. People need to mind their own business. That's how a lot of this stuff started anyway, because she wouldn't mind her business. She's sticking her nose in things that didn't concern her. And then she didn't like the reaction. She didn't like how we reacted to it. Like every classic narcissist. She didn't like the reaction. Then now she's over there whining and boohooing about the evil coming up against her. Hate to tell you, Biggin, but you just reaped. You just reaping what you sowed. You sowed hatred, and you sowed those seeds of hate, and it cropped. That's the only thing you reaped it. And you just don't like the outcome of it. You didn't like the fact that we just didn't turn our cheek like everybody else did. Somebody should have held you accountable a long time ago. Unfortunately, you don't care about us. I'm praying for God to actually let it collapse you, though. Of course, that's what she really can't handle. See, I've been praying my prayers out here in real life time. About him showing her, letting her see her error ways. That's the only way she's ever going to learn. She ain't learned a lesson. She'll do it to somebody else in the future before it's all over. When this is all said and done, she's through pretending, trying to prove us wrong. She'll fuck somebody else up. She may already be doing it. She may not be letting people know she's doing it.
Call just came in.
You just fucked with the wrong people. You fucked with the people that weren't willing to just let it go. I should have actually took legal action, but unfortunately I didn't, and I screwed that up. We could have really got him when Big Boy had them lies pinned to his page for a whole year. That was total lies. He doesn't know our financial thing.
That movie was such an epic deal.
I've paid my way since 1999. Best I could. I had a lesser check back then. Had $333. Half of it went to my mother. Ooh! Bunch of fucking lies. I got to take what was left of it and save up and buy me some things with it. Plus I have my back pay too. I kept my back pay with me. That's how I got all them games and stuff back then. See, God's always provided. I did the same thing with the stimuluses. That's how I got the newer consoles. I bought it with the stimuluses. $200 was credit on my PlayStation 5. That was my own stupidity. I didn't wait. God told me he'd give me one. And I lost faith. I was telling you one day I was laying there praying to him. He said, if you want that PlayStation, I can, but you gotta wait. Well, I kept waiting and waiting and waiting. Finally, a PS4 came up for $200, and I grabbed out $200 of it and spent it. Then 3 months later, there's the PS5. But then I was $200 less. He was testing me there. I didn't wait. I said, forget it. I ain't gonna get one. I'll just buy the 4. Late August. I was born in September. And no, it was middle August, whatever. Born in September. And I bought the $200 for PS4. Then I had to put those $200 additional credits on credit card to make up for the $200 that I spent. I only had 300 something left now to put on it, cash wise. Yeah, I saved that stimulus for a long time. I'd take it out and put it back. Take it out and put it back. I didn't have enough time to put it back. February came around. Dude, I had COVID the morning I bought it. There's this little guy, he was on the internet. He would do YouTube videos. He would help you get them. Like, he would tell you, go order now, go order now. And he kept telling people, it says, now this Target you're going to buy it from, there's going to be a glitch. It's going to not take your payment. He said, you keep clicking, he says you'll get it. Well, I clicked about 8 times, and mine finally went through. He's a boy, he had something wrong with him. He is like me, he's disabled. But he had a really bad problem. In other words, he was almost, in other words, he could die early. Or something like that. He had one of those diseases. It would completely affect his health. I'm not gonna. I've decided this last weekend's the last time I'm fighting with those immature people. Oh yeah, I'm just as immature, but I'm not fighting with them. And if they're little people want to sit around and talk about people they don't know, go right ahead and sit around and talk about them. I ain't gonna worry about it. I don't know you. It's not gonna worry about it anymore. It's not really a big deal anymore. It just goes to show that they've got loser mentalities. They're all a bunch of losers. Winners don't sit around and do that. Winners don't sit around and do that. This must be that first playlist I made. Because I hadn't heard this song in a while. It has to be the first one. These were made off the Google one. I'm actually seeing growth because I'm actually feeling it. You know, I've been watching these videos. You're learning. Have a king's mentality. This is a black dude, he does that. It is laughable when you really think about it. Because they're just jealous. They're jealous of us. They're just jealous. And yes, you got plenty of it jealous about. We do things you want to do and you can't do. And that's what you're jealous about.
Will you wear